Presenting the transcription feature, Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from the planet Krypton, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman who can leap tall buildings at a single bound, race a speeding bullet to its target, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
And now to our story. Having succeeded in forcing his inventor uncle, Dr. Roebling, to sign away all rights to a secret voice machine, Jack Roebling and his blonde wife, Chickie, flee Martin City in a blue roadster, leaving Dr. Roebling half-dazed in a barren tenement room. But Clark Kent, driving to a tenement with Lois Lane, stops for a red light and, recognizing the roadster, follows it. On the open road outside the city limits, Kent jams the accelerator down to the floorboard and grips the wheel hard. Roaring into the night, his keen eyes watch the twin taillights gleaming ahead of him.
Are you sure that's the car? After all, there must be hundreds of blue roadsters on the road.
I'm positive, Lois. I told you I saw the blonde Catherine Roebling sitting next to the driver.
Probably her husband. His name's Jack. That's what you called him over the phone.
There's only one thing that worries me.
What?
You're doing 80 now. I can't get any more out of this car. The accelerator's down as far as it'll go.
Sharp curve ahead.
Yeah, I see it. Hold on. Oh, boy. I hope they don't come any sharper than that.
Say, we've lost them, haven't we?
Huh?
Can't see their tail lights.
There must be another curve up ahead. Yes, there is. It's not a bad one, though.
Oh, I see them now. This is the road to Metropolis, isn't it?
Uh-huh. That must be where they're headed.
But what happened to Dr. Roebling? There was just a man and a woman in the roadster.
Well, either they left him behind
Or what?
or he's in the rumble seat.
You mean dead?
Yes.
Oh, they couldn't do anything like that. Well, she's his daughter.
I don't think she is, Lois. There may be some relation, but I'm sure it's not that close.
Clark, they seem to be pulling away from us.
I know, but there's nothing I can do about it. Try to force this pedal down further.
We're doing 82.
Okay, sit tight. I'll give her all she can take.
I tell you, we're being followed, Jack.
Stop worrying, Chickie.
But I don't like it. Suppose it's a cop.
So we get a ticket.
But he might ask questions.
Oh, now look, don't worry. I know all the answers. $50 fines for speeding don't bother me anymore. Why, baby, do you know what that paper you've got in your handbag is worth? Plenty.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Why, what are you talking about? It's in the bag. That machine is insured for $10 million. I heard he was offered twice that for it.
$20 million?
Yes.
Well, why didn't he take it?
Because he's a crackpot, that's why. He's giving it to the government for nothing.
Not now, he isn't. It belongs to us.
Right you are, baby.
That car's still behind us, Jack.
Oh, forget it. Think about what you're going to buy first. The mink coat or a couple of dozen fancy dresses. What's it going to be, Chickie?
Oh, I don't know. There's time for that. Say, what about this voice machine, Jack? We got the papers, but how are we going to get the machine?
I took care of that. I got the key to his place in Metropolis.
You don't miss a trick, do you?
Not many.
What does this voice machine do, Jack, that makes it so valuable?
Well, I never could find out exactly. I guess maybe it's like a radio, only something special. Well, what's the difference? If anybody wants to pay $20 million for it, there must be something to it. We'll find out soon enough. We should hit Metropolis by morning. Yeah, Chickie, in 24 hours, we'll be millionaires.
With its powerful motor wide open, the roadster flies over the white ribbon of highway, its brilliant headlights cleaving the darkness. Meanwhile, a quarter of a mile behind, Clark Kent and Lois Lane seem to have run into trouble.
What's wrong, Clark?
I don't know. Motor's missing. Oh, great Scott.
What is it?
We're running out of gas.
Well, wasn't the tank full?
I guess not. Well, that's the end of it.
Now what do we do?
Well, I think I saw a house right around the bend. I can probably call a gas station from there and have them deliver 5 gallons.
Well, you might as well say goodbye to the blue roadster.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Do you mind waiting here, Lois? I'll run up to the house and make the call.
I don't mind if you hurry.
I will. Not only won't I say goodbye to the Blue Roadster, but I'll be saying hello to it in just a few minutes. A nice big Superman hello. There, I'm around the bend now. Lois can't see me.
This is one job I'm going to tackle in full Superman costume. Lucky I've got it on under this suit. There we are. I could leave Kent's clothes behind this bush and pick them up later. Up, up, and away!
Red cloak streaming in the wind, Superman is off like a bullet through the darkness, his surging flight carrying him forward faster almost than the eye can follow. Passing over the Blue Roadster, he drops down on the highway a mile ahead of it.
Looks like we lost the car that was following us, Jack.
Yeah, I figured we would. We're doing 90. This crate sure can travel.
Hey, Jack, look. What's that up ahead in the middle of the road?
I don't know. It's a man, isn't it?
I think so, but what's he doing on the road?
Stupid fool. Why doesn't he move?
Oh, slow down, Jack.
I'm not slowing for anything.
You'll hit him. Jack, look out!
Good thing he got out of the way. We'd have smeared him all over the road.
Gee, I thought sure you were going to hit him. Did you see what he was wearing?
Yeah, it looked like a red cape.
That's what I thought.
Hey, what's happening?
We're slowing down.
No, it can't be.
We're stopping.
Well, that's crazy. The motor's racing.
It won't be for long. Pardon me while I reach in and turn the ignition key.
What?
There we are.
Hey, what's the big idea? Who are you?
Get out of the car, both of you.
No, wait a minute.
I'm not in the habit of waiting. Get out. Come on, make it fast. All right, I'll help you out.
Oh, you're breaking my arm.
That's only a sample. Come on, Miss Roebling.
I'm coming.
That's better.
Jack, it's the fellow with the cape. The one who was on the road.
No, we're seeing things. It can't be.
You're not seeing things. What's your name?
Jack Roebling.
She your wife?
Yes.
Do you know Dr. Walter Roebling?
Yes, he's my uncle.
I see. So that's the story.
What story? I don't know any story.
I'm afraid you know it all too well. No doubt you helped this clever young woman get your uncle off the train. Not quite certain what your game is, but I can imagine it isn't on the level.
Jack, here's the gun.
Put your hands up or I'll shoot.
Do you think that little pearl-handled toy frightens me?
Get your hands up or I'll let you have it.
Better toss that cap pistol in the bushes or I might lose my temper. Go ahead.
Stand back.
Toss it in the bushes.
Stand back, I said.
Too bad you couldn't see those bullets bounce off my chest. It's a pretty sight.
Jack, he's still standing.
Well, 6 shots. That means the gun's empty. Now what are you going to do? Oh, no, you don't. Stay with us. We like your company.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
I think I'll have to quiet you down. That's better. Sorry I had to put your husband to sleep, Mrs. Roebling, but he's better off that way. Now, stop whimpering. Nothing's going to happen to you. Get in the car. We'll just dump this lovely specimen of manhood into the rumble seat. Provided it's empty. Let's see. Yes. All right, in you go. Now, Mrs. Roebling, before we drive back and I turn you and your husband over to an old friend of yours, Clark Kent, I have a few questions I'd like answered.
I didn't do anything. Honest, I didn't.
I know exactly what you did. Where's Dr. Roebling?
Back in Martin City.
Where in Martin City? 218 State Street?
Yes. How did you know?
That's my business, finding things out. Why did you and your husband take Dr. Roebling off the train? What were you after?
It was all Jack's idea. He knew about his uncle's voice machine. He wanted to get the rights to it. He made me help him.
I see. All right. I'll deliver both of you to Mr. Kent, and Mr. Kent can deliver you to Dr. Roebling and the police.
Now that we're all settled and on our way back to Metropolis, you have a number of things to explain, my friend.
Okay, what's bothering you, Lois?
In the first place, why are we going home by train instead of using the car?
Well, it would have taken too much time to get it from where we left it on the road. One of the garage men is driving it back.
All right. Now, where did you find Jack Roebling and his wife?
Just around the bend in the road. They had a flat. He pulled a gun on me, and I had to knock him out.
And yet, all the way back to Marden City, the blonde babbled about being attacked by a giant in a red cape.
Oh, she was hysterical, Lois. What's more important is that we got those assignment papers for Dr. Roebling and probably the biggest feature story of the year.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I just walked back to Dr. Roebling's drawing room to see whether he was all right. He's
Yeah.
resting comfortably. You know what he told me?
What?
That only 2 people in the world, government officials, had ever been given a demonstration of his voice machine.
Clark Kent, are you out of your mind?
What?
Is that what you call the biggest feature story of the year?
Patience, Miss Lane, patience. At 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Dr. Roebling is going to demonstrate the machine to you, Mr. White, and myself. And because of what we did for him, the Daily Planet will be the first newspaper in the world to reveal his secret.
What is the secret?
We'll find out at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, what is the closely guarded secret of Dr. Roebling's voice machine? A secret so precious that only 2 government officials are aware of it. There must be some startling reason for the machine being insured for $10 million. A reason all of us will know if we tune in on the next episode of Superman. Don't miss it.
Don't forget, tune in again for the next thrilling episode with Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Presenting the transcription feature, Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from the planet Krypton, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, who can leap tall buildings at a single bound, race a speeding bullet to its target, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
And now to our story. Having prevented an unscrupulous nephew from stealing the rights to Dr. Roebling's secret voice machine, Clark Kent has earned the elderly inventor's undying gratitude, and as a result has been given the much-sought-after privilege of witnessing a demonstration of the machine, together with Lois Lane and Perry White, editor of the Daily Planet. It is now 5 o'clock, the hour fixed for the demonstration. Kent, Lois, and Editor White are assembled in the basement laboratory of Dr. Roebling's home, an ancient mansion on the outskirts of Metropolis. On a table in front of them is a huge box resembling a radio, but adorned with an imposing array of dials and gauges. Dr. Roebling is talking. Listen.
Now, before I start the demonstration, I want once again to express my appreciation to you, Miss Lane, and to you, Mr. Kent, for your invaluable assistance to me. Mr. White, you may well be proud of your employees.
Don't pile it on too thick, Dr. Roebling. They'll be asking for substantial increases.
Well, if they do, they deserve it. And now to the business at hand. You know what happens when you throw a stone into a pool of water?
It makes a circle of little waves that keep traveling further and further out until they just disappear.
That's correct, Miss Lane. Now, the same principle applies to the spoken word. The moment my voice leaves my lips, it sets up a series of vibrations or sound waves that strike your eardrums and are immediately translated into the words that I've spoken.
Does radio communication work the same way, Dr. Roebling?
But in a similar manner, Mr. White. But now we'll go one step further. It's always been believed that unless sound waves are captured immediately, they're forever lost. Let me explain that. Assume that none of you are in this room at the moment. I'm alone. And I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, since none of you is within what we call listening distance or earshot, you cannot hear me. Now, 5 minutes later, you enter the room. Do you think you would hear what I had said 5 minutes before?
Of course not. That's impossible.
Well, they said radio was impossible, Lois.
Yes, and travel by air.
Nothing is impossible, Miss Lane. I have definitely proven that sound waves never vanish. Unfortunately, your ear is not a sensitive enough mechanism with which to pick them up once most of their force has been used. And that is where my voice machine comes in.
You mean your machine can pick up voices no matter when they were created?
Yes, Mr. White. Now, I'll demonstrate. You recall a few minutes ago I said that you could be proud of your two employees, Miss Lane and Mr. Kent. What was your reply?
Now, let's see.
He said not to pile it on too thick or we'd ask for salary increases.
Yes, that was it. Now, I'll turn the machine on and see whether we can pick up that sentence, Mr. White. Now, I turn this directional dial to the approximate location of this room, and I adjust this gauge to the exact time when the sentence was spoken, which I noted on the stopwatch while we were talking, by the way. I throw this switch, and now see what happens.
Don't pile it on too thick, Dr. Roebling. They'll be asking for substantial increases.
Well, there you are.
It's amazing.
What? I can't believe my ears.
Well, now let's try it with something that you said, Miss Lane. I particularly noted your answer to one of my questions. What happens when you throw a stone into a pool of water?
Why, yes, I said...
Now, don't tell me what you said. Let the voice machine do that. Now, all we have to do is to set the time gauge and throw the switch.
It makes a circle of little waves that keep traveling further and further out until they just disappear.
Dr. Roebling, this is incredible.
Well, now you can see why I vowed that never will this device be placed in private hands.
Why, with your voice machine, war would be eliminated. It would be ridiculous for one nation to plot against another because the very plot could be exposed for all the world to hear. And a world such as, well, Abraham Lincoln dreamed of would actually become a reality.
Well, your enthusiasm is very gratifying, Mr. Kent. You spoke of Abraham Lincoln. Would you like to hear his Gettysburg Address?
Is that possible?
Oh, yes. We have the exact time and place. It was 10 o'clock in the morning on November 10th, 1863, at the National Cemetery at Gettysburg. Now, a moment, I'll adjust the dials and gauges.
Kent, we're witnessing man's greatest creation.
It's the most thrilling thing I've ever experienced.
Now, I think we're ready, gentlemen, and Miss Lane. Now, I'll throw the switch.
Well, what's that?
Why, I don't... Oh, why, of course. It's the sound of the crowd of people gathered there to hear the... Listen.
87 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great
Lincoln
civil war.
I'll turn the volume down. Well, it's his voice, Miss Lane. Of course, Lincoln has been dead for more than 75 years, but his voice lives on, and it will live on forever.
Dr. Roebling, I want to shake your hand and congratulate you.
Well, thank you, Mr. White.
I want to add my congratulations to Mr. White's, Dr. Roebling.
And mine as well. Why, it's a miracle, that's all it is.
Well, you're all very kind, and I thank you again. Now I have just one favor to ask.
Name it, and it's yours.
Well, I told you that I would give the Daily Planet the first opportunity to tell the complete story of the voice machine.
Yes.
Well, I don't intend to go back on that promise.
Good.
However, I'm going to ask you to wait just a few days until this model, the only one in existence, can be delivered to the government.
Why, of course we'll wait. And now, if you don't mind, Doctor, I'd like to hear the rest of Lincoln's address.
Well, certainly. I'll turn the volume up.
The last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that the dead shall not have died in vain. That the nation shall, under God, have a new birth of freedom. And that the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Imagine standing here and listening to Lincoln's voice delivering those immortal words.
Well, I can't find enough adjectives to describe it, Doctor. It's just stupendous. Now I can see the service that Kent and Lois did for you in rounding up that crooked nephew of yours. What happened to them eventually, he and his wife? I assume you turned them over to the police.
Well, no, Mr. White, I didn't. To my knowledge, it's the boy's first misstep. I couldn't bring myself to give him a police record, but I think he's learned a lesson.
I hope so. Well, I've got to get back to the office. What about you, Kent? Lois?
We'll go back with you, Mr. White. I'll call you in a day or two, Dr. Roebling, and thanks again.
Well, that's quite all right. Now, here, I'll lead you up the steps.
Well, Lois, Kent, you two have the opportunity of a lifetime to write the greatest story ever written about the greatest thing.
Having witnessed a demonstration that left them spellbound, Kent, Lois, and Perry White leave Dr. Roebling's huge house in the suburbs and drive into town, pledged to temporary secrecy concerning the amazing machine that snatched the voice of Lincoln, the great emancipator, out of the air and made it live and breathe again. But unknown to any of them, including the elderly inventor, shifty eyes are watching their departure from behind a hedge surrounding the property. The eyes of Jack Roebling. Crouched beside him is his blonde wife, Chickie. As the taillights of Perry White's car vanish in the distance, Jack Roebling stands erect.
Okay. He's alone now. Come on.
Oh, Jack, you're mad. Please don't do it. If they catch you this time, it's jail. For a long stretch.
Nobody's gonna catch me.
Oh, that's what you said before, and look what happened. Well, he could have sent us up for 5 years, but he let us go. What more do you want?
Now listen to me. I'm the only living relative he's got. He's old and he'll kick off soon. But unless he's got dough, what good'll it do me?
Oh, I don't know, Jack. Why take any chances?
I'm not taking any chances. The machine won't do me any good now. Couldn't sell it if I had it now that those newspaper mugs know what happened. But it's insured for 10 million smackers. That means if I bust it up, the old man is rich. And I'm his only living relative.
You're crazy if you think he'll leave it to you.
He won't have to leave it. He's got no will and he'll never have one. That dough will be mine, every cent of it. Come on, we're wasting time.
Oh, Jack, please don't do it.
Come on, I said. I know this house like a book. My old man used to bring me here when I was a kid. His laboratory's down in the basement. And there are 3 windows to it at the back of the house. This way.
Jack, please.
Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Now, wait a minute. Hold up. Keep down. There he is on the 2nd floor. In this library.
He'll hear you trying to get into the basement and call the police.
No, he won't. The floors in that house are 3 feet thick. Come on. But keep low. You got the hacksaw?
Yeah.
You see, he's got iron bars on the window. Give it to me.
Oh, for the last time,
I
Jack.
told you to shut up. If you don't like it, scram.
All right. I will.
Come back here. You're in this up to your neck, so sit tight.
But I don't want any part of it. Your uncle treated you better than you deserved. And now you're knifing him in the back.
Since when are you getting so touchy? Your hands aren't so clean.
I know it, and I don't want to get them any dirtier.
You'll get them as dirty as mine and like it. Now you hand over that saw.
Here.
5 bars. This won't take long. Go on. You keep an eye out and let me know if you see anyone. And don't cross me if you know what's good for you. Where's the can of oil?
In your pocket.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Now, let's see how this saw works. Perfect. In a half hour, this window will be wide open.
With sharp steel teeth biting into the yielding metal, it'll only be a matter of time before the iron bars guarding the precious voice machine will be no more. And then what? Will Jack Roebling go through with his diabolical plan to destroy the machine and thereby rob the world of its most startling invention? Don't miss the next episode. There's a thrill a minute with Superman.
Don't forget, tune in again for the next thrilling episode with Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Presenting the transcription feature, Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from the planet Krypton, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman who can leap tall buildings at a single bound, race a speeding bullet to its target, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
And now to our story. Clark Kent and Lois Lane have been sent to Martin City to unearth what information they can concerning the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Roebling, a famous inventor. Within an hour after checking in at the hotel, they learned some amazing things. To begin with, they accidentally met the blonde young woman who claimed she was Dr. Roebling's daughter and learned she was occupying room 514 under the registration of Mr. and Mrs. Jack Smith. Sending Lois off to bed, Kent, as Superman, leaped to the window of 514, raised the sash, and dropped silently into the darkened room. For a moment, he stood motionless. Then...
Both beds are empty. Nobody's here. I'll look around anyway. I might find something of interest. No sense making it harder for myself by working in the dark. I'll turn on a light. That's much better. Now, let's see. There's one large suitcase. I don't like rummaging through other people's belongings, but I think it's justified in this case. Funny. The initials on the suitcase are KR. Could that R stand for Roebling? Let's see what's in it. A couple of dresses, silk stockings, a pair of high-heeled shoes, nothing very exciting. Oh, wait. Driver's license. Issued to Catherine Roebling. Is it possible that she is his daughter? Can't figure this out. None of it makes sense. Wait, here's something else. A penciled memorandum on the back of an envelope. 218 State Street. Uh-oh, someone's coming in. That means I go. Off to the light. No time to close the window. Out and away.
Forced to make a sudden departure because of a key turning in the lock of room 514, Superman is unaware that the person manipulating the key is none other than Lois Lane. Lois, attempting to steal a march on Kent and get the story of Dr. Roebling's disappearance first, has gone to the hotel desk, brazenly requested the key to 514, and is at this very moment slowly opening the unlocked door.
Phew. I had a few uneasy moments. If I'd have found anyone in here, heaven only knows what I'd have done. Now, I gotta work fast. Let me see. The light switch should be along this wall. Yeah, here it is. Nothing but a suitcase. Well, Miss Roebling, or whoever she is, doesn't travel in any great style. Not bad-looking dresses. Let's see where they were bought. Madame Lenore. Well, our blonde friend must have money. Shoes, stockings, powders, package of hairpins. Not much of a story here. Wonder where they...
Oh, don't move, Miss Lane. And keep your mouth shut.
I'm sorry. I walked in here by mistake.
I see. And you decided while you were here to look through my suitcase. What do you take me for, a fool?
So you don't have to point that gun at me. I'm not a criminal.
Pretty close to one, I should say. Stay where you are. This little pearl-handled revolver isn't a toy. It hasn't much of a bark, but it's got a terrific bite. Now, what are you doing in here?
I might ask you the same question.
Don't get smart. I don't like smart women.
Well, then you won't mind if I leave.
Take one more step and they'll carry you out of here feet first. Now, how did you get the key to this room?
I simply walked up to the room clerk and asked for it. Why?
Give it to me.
I'm afraid you'll have to come and get it. I prefer having the door unlocked.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Now, look, Miss Lane, I don't want any trouble with you. You broke into my room and I could have you locked up.
Why don't you? Go ahead, call the police.
I don't need to. I can handle this in my own way. Now, give me that key.
Sorry.
I said give me that key.
Still sorry.
All right. You asked.
No, wait. I believe you would use that gun.
Sister, you came pretty close to getting it that time. Now, hand over that key. Thanks. Now we can lock the door and have a little privacy.
You think of everything, don't you?
It pays to be careful, Miss Lane. My husband and I have too much at stake to take chances.
Oh, you have a husband?
Oh, yes. And you may have the pleasure of meeting him. That's my husband now. Stand back against the wall, Miss Lane. And don't move. Hello?
What happened to you?
Oh, I ran into a little trouble.
What do you mean?
I was just about to leave when I bumped into that man I met in the train, Clark Kent.
At the hotel?
Yes, in the lobby. He had a girl with him, Lois Lane. She's here in the room now.
Why are you wasting time? I told you I needed those papers immediately.
Oh, take it easy, Jack. She broke into my room and I caught her going through the suitcase.
What?
Yes. What'll I do with her?
Well, who is she?
I know, but the name sounds familiar.
Well, lock her in the room and get down here as fast as you can. I think he's ready to sign.
On the level?
Yes. I must have those papers.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Okay.
You're a lucky girl, Miss Lane. Things are breaking right for us, so we're going to give you a break. I'll have to lock you in, but the maid will let you out in the morning.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, don't mention it. You'll pardon me while I toss a few things in my bag. Here, I use these manicure scissors to cut this telephone wire, just so you won't be tempted to call anyone.
Well, that's very considerate of you.
Don't mention it. There we are. All set. Well, goodbye, Miss Lane. Better luck next time. So long. Help! Someone let me out of here. Help! Help! Help!
Locked in the room with the telephone line cut, Lois pounds on the door until her hands ache, but all to no avail. Meanwhile, Superman, having once again assumed the disguising role of Clark Kent, has been seated in the lobby behind a pillar, awaiting the return of the mysterious young woman he now believes is Catherine Roebling. Suddenly, she steps out of the elevator, carrying her suitcase, approaches the desk, and checks out. Keeping well hidden, Kent follows her to the street, watches her slide behind the wheel of a blue roadster and drive off. Rather than risk detection by trailing the girl as Superman, Kent steps into a waiting taxicab and follows her.
Yeah, the dame's driving that bus is sure stepping on it, mister. Keep up with her. Yeah, but what if I get a ticket? I'll take care of it. Okay. Hold on now. We're going to make this corner on two wheels. You all right, mister?
Don't you worry about me. Just keep that roadster in sight.
She's doing 70. I can't pump this crate up much higher, but if we can follow her tail lights a long way. Baby, look at her take that right turn, huh? She almost went over. That's a light car she's got. Don't hold the road so good. Well, here we go. You don't have to worry, mister. This jalopy is built solid.
I'm not worried.
There's only one thing I don't like. Crossing these intersections at 65. That ain't healthy.
Look out! A car coming out of the side street! Look out!
Unhurt, despite the fact that the rear end of the cab folded like an accordion, Kent, making use of the strength of Superman, plows through the twisted steel to extricate the driver of the cab and the two occupants of the second car, all badly injured. Meanwhile, the girl in the blue roadster has reached her destination, far from the scene of the accident. Slipping into the dark hallway of a dingy tenement, she mounts the steps and enters a barren one-room flat, where Dr. Roebling, gaunt and looking older even than his years, is seated in a chair. Facing him is a youngish man with thin, cruel lips and shifty eyes.
I thought I told you to get down here fast.
I came as fast as I could, Jack.
Close the door. Lock it. Where are the papers?
I've got them in my handbag. Here.
Right. All right, Uncle Walter. Now, all you have to do is put your signature on these two papers.
I told you I won't do it. Why do you keep insisting?
I thought you said he was all set.
Shut up.
Who is that woman?
That's Catherine, my wife, Uncle Walter. Now, here's the fountain pen. Just sign there.
I've seen her before someplace. Ah, yes, I remember. It was on the train. She sat at my table in the dining car. She was the one that put the drops in my coffee.
Nobody put any drops in your coffee, Uncle Walter. You're just not well. And I want to see that your wonderful invention is protected. Come. Sign the papers.
Oh, never. Never. You can keep me here until I drop dead, but I'll never give up the rights to my voice machine. I know what you want it for. To profit by it. You're my brother's son, all right. He was the same way. Grasping and avaricious.
Ah, you're wasting time, Jack. He won't sign that way.
I'm handling this.
Okay.
Now, look, Uncle Walter. I'm going to give you one more chance to sign these papers. Do you hear me? One more chance. Then we'll try something else.
I don't care what you do. I'll never sign. Maybe you don't know it, but the world's on fire today. Civilization is fighting for survival. My voice machine can be used in that fight. No one can have it for private profit.
All right, you old fool. You'll sign the rights over to me whether you like it or not. Get the hypo out of my bag, Chickie.
Here. What does it do, Jack?
Thank you. It'll make him groggy. He won't know what he's doing. But we've got to be careful. It's dangerous stuff. Come on. Hold his arm.
You let go of me. Let go of me, I say.
Roll his sleeve up.
Jack, you're mad. You're insane. You're my brother's son. And
Shut up. Now, hold his arm steady. That's right. Steady.
Now what will happen? Will Jack Roebling, unscrupulous nephew of the aged inventor, gain possession of the invaluable voice machine? And what is the voice machine? So precious that a model of it is insured for $10 million. Don't miss the next episode or any episode after that. Follow the thrilling story with Superman.
Don't forget, tune in again for the next thrilling episode with Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Presenting the transcription feature, Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from the planet Krypton, who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, who can leap tall buildings at a single bound, race a speeding bullet to its target, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
And now to our story. With Lois Lane locked in a hotel room and Clark Kent involved in an automobile accident, the blonde young woman who posed as Dr. Roebling's daughter and is in reality his niece by marriage made good her getaway. Speeding across town, she joined her unscrupulous husband in a barren tenement room where he was trying to force his inventor uncle, Dr. Roebling, to turn over the rights to a new secret voice machine, so valuable it has been insured for $10 million. In the meantime, Kent has returned to the hotel from the scene of the accident. Hurrying to Lois's room, he finds her gone. Frantically, he searches the lobby and makes inquiry at the desk, but to no avail. Meanwhile, in room 514, where Lois has been unable to attract attention by pounding on the door, she has torn the bed sheets into strips and is knotting them together, preparing to lower herself out the fifth-floor window.
Well, that's the last strip. If it isn't long enough to reach the ground now, there's nothing I can do. There. Tight as I can get it. Now to try it. Oh, I never knew the fifth story of a building was so high. Looks like a long way down. An awfully long way. Well, only one thing to do. Find out whether this bedsheet rope will reach. Here goes. Out the window with it. Hard to see in the dark. I can't tell whether... Yeah, I see it. It reaches. Oh, that's a relief. Tied this end of it to the bed. Pull the bed over close to the window. There. That does it. Now, Lois, old girl, let's see how good a monkey you are. One leg over the sill. Just take it easy. It's a long drop if you make one slip. Now, the other leg. So far, so good. Seems to be holding. Now, deep breath and down slowly. Hand over hand.
With amazing courage, Lois begins her perilous escape from the locked room, climbing down the improvised rope to the ground 5 stories below. But unknown to her, the swaying of her body is rubbing part of the knotted bedsheet against the sharp stone corner of the window ledge, gradually cutting into the material. At any moment, it may rip and send Lois hurtling to her death on the stone courtyard below. Meanwhile, Clark Kent, unable to find Lois, has returned to the desk, where he makes further inquiry of the night clerk.
Are you sure you haven't seen Miss Lane? Try and remember. She's dark, about 5'4", and very pretty. She was wearing a gray pinstripe suit and a brown hat with a greenish feather.
I wonder.
You wonder what?
I wonder whether she could have been the young lady who asked for the key to 514.
514? No, that girl's blonde.
Oh, there were 2 of them, sir.
2 of them? What do you mean?
Oh, 2 young ladies asked for the key to 514.
What?
And as I recall, the first one answers the description quite accurately, except for the hat. She wasn't wearing a hat.
Oh, wait, let me get this straight. 2 girls asked for the key to room 514. The first was a brunette answering the description I gave you?
Yes, sir.
Well, did you give her the key?
Well, yes, sir.
What about the second girl? Was she blonde?
I think she was, sir. I told her the first young lady had taken the key.
Yes?
She seemed puzzled, but she said nothing, just entered the elevator.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
Going up, sir.
5th floor, please.
Fifth floor.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Now,
Good night. Here's 514. Not a sound coming from the room. There couldn't be 2 women in there, neither of them talking. That's impossible. Open up. Nothing doing. All right, we'll open from the outside.
As Superman, this lock shouldn't be too hard to force.
But even as Superman slowly forces the locked door, grim tragedy is in the making in the room beyond. Worn through by constant rubbing against the stone window ledge, the knotted strips of bedsheet down which Lois is climbing are about to part. But the courageous girl reporter suspended 4 stories above a stone courtyard. Suddenly the material gives way. Lois screams as she hurtles down.
What was that? Someone screamed. No one here. What's that hanging out of the window? Great Scott. Lois falling. Down. Got her. It's only a few inches from the pavement. That was too close for comfort. I better land and see if she's all right. Poor kid. She's limp as a rag. Fainted dead away. I can't blame her much. That's a long drop. I think the best thing to do is take her to her room as Clark Kent. No, that's no good. There'll be questions asked if I carried her through the lobby. I'll take her to my room through the window. Up. Now, up with the window. And inside. There we are. Now, a little cold water should bring her to. Now, I can just get some of this past her lips. That's a good girl. Swallow it. That does the trick. I'd better assume Clark Kent's role before she opens her eyes.
You're all right, Lois. Take a little more water now. That's it.
Oh, I was falling. I fainted.
Now, just take it easy.
Clark, what happened? How did
You're the luckiest girl alive, Miss Lane.
What happened? How did I get hit? The last thing I remember, something gave way and I was falling. Oh, it was horrible.
Well, you won't believe this, Lois, but you fell in a pile of mattresses.
What?
On the level. I imagine the hotel was getting rid of some old mattresses, and they were piled up in the courtyard right under your window. If they hadn't been there, you wouldn't be talking to me now.
Well, that's funny. I didn't see any mattresses when I looked out the window before climbing down.
What on earth made you attempt anything so dangerous?
It was the only way I could get out of the room.
Why?
See, I got the key to room 514.
As Lois recounts to Kent the reason for her attempted escape from the locked room, Dr. Roebling, inventor of the voice machine, is at the mercy of his unscrupulous nephew and his blonde wife. At the moment, the 2 conspirators are standing at one end of the bare room, watching Dr. Roebling attempt to rise from the chair in which he is seated.
What does that stuff do, Jack? The stuff you shot into his arm?
It's supposed to make him dopey. Put him in a sort of trance.
Let me go, Jack. It's my brother's son. Oh, fresh blood.
He can't get out of the chair.
The stuff's beginning to work.
What happens when he goes into the trance?
Well, he'll do what I tell him. Sign that paper.
Jack, listen to me. Listen, Jack. Listen.
Okay. I think he's ready. Come on. Oh, get the pen.
Okay.
Uncle Walter.
Yes?
How do you feel, Uncle Walter?
I feel all right.
That's good. You remember you were going to sign a paper for me, Uncle Walter?
Paper? What paper?
Don't you remember? Someone was trying to steal your voice machine, and you were going to sign a paper to keep him from stealing it. Oh, you must remember.
Yes. I remember.
Put the pen into his hand.
Right.
Now you're all ready to sign, Uncle Walter. Oh, you dropped the pen. Put it back in his hand. There, we picked it up for you. Now all you have to do is sign right here.
Well, what am I signing?
I told you, Uncle Walter. It's to protect you from having your voice machine stolen. You want to be protected, don't you?
Yes. Protected.
That's why you're signing. Now, come. Just write Walter Roebling on this line. Hurry, Uncle Walter. There isn't much time.
He's signing.
Shut up. Oh, no, Uncle Walter, don't stop. You must write your last name, too. You just signed Walter. Hold his arm up. We gotta work fast. That stuff will wear off. Come now. Finish it. There we are. R-O-E-B-L-I-N-G. That's fine. All right, come on, Chicky. Let's get out of here before he comes around.
Jack, you're marvelous. We've got it. It's ours.
Stow the chatter. I'll take the suitcase. Come on.
Jack, you're my brother's son. My brother's son. Why are you doing this? Jack, my brother's son.
But where are we going, Clark?
I'd like to check the 218 State Street address penciled on the back of that envelope.
I still don't understand why you insisted on getting our car out of the garage instead of using a taxi.
I feel safer with a wheel in my own hands after that accident.
Well, I trust myself with most cabbies. They're good drivers.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, at least they don't go through red lights.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see it. This car stops on a dime. Good brakes.
Oh, there's the job I'd like to own.
Huh?
That blue roadster waiting for the light across the street.
Blue Roadster? Lois,
What's the matter?
that's the blue Roadster Catherine Roebling drove off in. Look, she's in it now. Sitting next to the man at the wheel.
There they go.
And we're going after them. Hold on.
Are you sure that's the girl?
Positive. I'm going to catch them if it's the last thing I do.
Can the car Kent is driving keep up with the blue Roadster? Or will Roebling's nephew escape with the papers his uncle signed? Superman may have to take a hand. As a matter of fact, he does in one of the most thrilling episodes you've ever heard. Don't miss it.
Don't forget, tune in again for the next thrilling episode with Superman.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.